The last few episodes of Dragon Ball Super were quite lighthearted and concentrated highly on character development, and highlighted some scenes that the fans always wanted to see, like the reunion of Gohan and future Trunks. But Dragon Ball Super episode 53 on the other hand is going to be very informative and will reveal some crucial information regarding the origin of Goku Black. Unfortunately, there's a 1 week break and thus we won't get to see episode 53 this week. So, in this video, I'm going to break down the episode 53 preview or trailer. Episode 53 will take place mostly on the Kaioshin realm of Universe 10. Whis, Beerus, and Goku reaches at Universe 10 to meet with Zamasu, as they found extraordinary similarity in the ki of Goku Black and Zamasu. Super Saiyan Goku tries to figure out Zamasu's power, and it looks like he is truly a fighting prodigy. Dragon Ball Super episode 53 title is Reveal Black's True Identity, now off to the Kaioshin realm of Universe 10. Summary: after realizing that Black has the same ki as Zamasu, Universe 10's apprentice Kaioshin, the God of Destruction Beerus, and his attendant Whis heads to Universe 10 together with Goku. In order to verify his ki, Goku challenges Zamasu, who distrusts humanity, to a battle, but we were expecting to see Zamasu, but we will get to see another Supreme Kai too, as we see another Supreme Kai with yellow skin. Now this is unique. Previously, we have seen a Universe 6 Kaioshin with green skin. As of yet, we don't know the specialty or role of this Kaioshin. My guess would be he is the Supreme Kai of the universe of the Simpsons. However, he looks old and so he might be some Elder Kai tier or something. In the first shot, we see this yellow Kai standing beside Zamasu with a box in his hand. Later, we find that the box contains time rings. We see one exact time ring Black Goku was wearing and 4 green versions of it. Since we don't know what that is, we can't with 100% certainty say that it is a time ring too, but it is very likely that it also has something to do with time. The time ring Black wears have some limitations, like that silver time ring was supposed to be only able to go to the future. It is still not clear how Black was able to travel to the past, but they hinted that it was because Future Trunks created a time distortion by traveling to the future, which allowed him to come to the future. But that was temporary and he was forced back to the past timeline by that ring. So, I am assuming the green time rings are used for time traveling to the past. That would make sense because if there's a ring for time traveling to the future, there should be obviously one for traveling to the past, right? If that's not the case, it could have something to do like stopping time distortions. However, they are showing the time rings so they could verify if all the rings are there. Now, this could go in multiple ways. Maybe the Kaishins will say, here you go, we are supposed to have one time ring and here it is, thus we don't have anything to do with the time ring. Or it could also be like, there was originally 4 time rings, like 4 green time rings, we have 2 for us and 1 in the box, but the other one went missing or something along that line. But we know they won't be able to find any evidence, so that too is unlikely. From the episode 53 preview, it is confirmed we will get to see some Goku Black vs Zamasu action, as Goku, in order to verify his ki, challenges him to fight. But I think it wouldn't go too far. Probably what we saw in the trailer is perhaps the most of the action. I feel like Zamasu will just dodge Goku and land a blow and then say something like he is not in a mood to fight further on. A very interesting thing is Zamasu has been termed as a fighting prodigy. That's surprising because Supreme Kais don't generally expertise in the field of fighting, so probably Zamasu will be a tough guy. We don't know exactly how strong he is, but he sure has some cool techniques. As we can see, he outclassed a Super Saiyan Goku. Goku didn't go Super Saiyan Blue, so I wonder if he was taking it seriously anyway. But we saw the preview only. If they fight longer, maybe perhaps Goku would transform into God form. Then again, wouldn't you feel a bit weird if a Supreme Kai was that strong? It might sound a bit weird, but I find similarities in fighting style of Zamasu and Master Roshi. The way he dodged those moves, and look at this shot, seems like he will knock Goku from behind. It is hard to speculate the role of Zamasu and this yellow Kaioshin. We know the Supreme Kais have some definite roles, so what is their purpose and why are they in Universe 10? Is Universe 10 a universe reserved for Kaioshins and gods or something like that? We are truly in a complex situation with all these confusions regarding universes and timelines. We know Goku Black is from the future, or at least is currently in the future. It is possible that he traveled to the past from some other timeline. But is there another version of Zamasu in the future? Also, if there are versions of Whis and Beerus, what are they doing in the future? Or is it that these Universe 10 Kaioshins, since they have the time rings, are only present in the main timeline and goes to other timelines if required? If that is not the case, interrogating these timelines Zamasu wouldn't necessarily bring any valid information, as the other timeline Zamasu could be quite different. Just like there's a vast difference between the main timelines, Gohan, and the future Gohan. From Dragon Ball Super Episode 54 titles and summary, we know that they couldn't find any evidence that the two are the same person. The Dragon Ball Super Episode 54 title is Inheritor of Saiyan Blood, Trunks Resolve. Though they know that Black and Zamasu has extraordinarily similar ki, they are unable to obtain any proof that the two are the same person. Meanwhile, Vegeta tells the Trunks from the future, "I'm going to give you some training." Though they couldn't find any evidence supporting the involvement of Zamasu with this black chaos, we find some similarities in their characters, like Zamasu also distrusts the humans. And as we know, Black Goku thinks humans are the filth creation of the gods and should be destroyed. So there's obviously something fishy going on. Do you think there's a possibility that Zamasu of the future becomes evil and turns Goku black? Now, coming to the Yellow Supreme Kai, we haven't quite seen any Kaioshin with yellow skin before. So yeah, he is something new. One thing though, this yellow Kaioshin has a green earring on just like Goku Black. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. However, the next episode titled Reveal Goku Black's True Identity, implying that we will get to know who Black really is. But episode 54 summary claims they couldn't find any evidence from Zamasu's place. So, will we just get hints about Black's identity from elsewhere? Maybe it will be something only the audiences will get to know and our Z fighters will find out later on. The rest of the gang is still on Earth and I think we will get one or two small scenes from them in this episode. But the vast majority of the episode will take place in Universe 10. I sure do hope they will properly explain what Universe 10 really is and how this gods and Kaioshin system works. We do know some stuffs about the Supreme Kais from Dragon Ball Z, but since they're getting so much involved slowly, I think they should expand their stories. That will add more depth to the story and we will have a better understanding. In fact, I think there should be a special featuring the levels and powers and responsibilities of the gods and the Supreme Kais. Their origins and how they are appointed should be more detailed. Like I have a lot of questions about Whis that I'm not getting any answer to. Anyways guys, are you excited? Are you pissed off because there won't be any new episode this week? Feel free to share your predictions and theories and thoughts in the comment section down below. For daily Dragon Ball updates, make sure to subscribe to my channel and be in touch. Future Trunks is one of the most popular character and one of the most important character in the history of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super is in a way trying to redefine him. Well, it is not something that is going to affect the plot that much, but it is surely something that is bothering the fans. We know Trunks as someone with purple hair from Dragon Ball Z, and then on Super, they changed it to blue. That's a bit unsettling, but I was quite okay with it. But I was expecting some kind of explanation which could be as simple as he dyed his hair or their hair color changes as they become older. But Overriding the canon and implying he always had blue hair was really a bad move. In episode 52, we got the blue-haired version of the Android Saga flashback where future Gohan was killed. They reanimated it and gave him blue hair, so we just have to pretend that all that time in Z he had blue hair. It's not that much of a big deal, I'm not losing my sleep over it or hating DBS for it, but such a noticeable contradictory change from a major character like him obviously annoys me. Dragon Ball Z is a huge franchise and we all expect a bit more maturity from them. However, let's put all that aside and move on. But in this video, I'm going to highlight 3 things Dragon Ball Super needs to do with Trunks. First of all, buff him and refresh him a bit. He needs to get rid of that post-disaster look. He needs to get back that muscular form. He lived in a tough world. There weren't even enough foods and obviously he didn't get much opportunity to train either. Thus he looks way weaker and skinnier than before. The last time we saw him in Z, he was muscular as fuck, but as he is settling in this timeline and since he will have to fight soon, it is better if he starts training. Many fans would love to see Trunks training alongside Gohan, but that isn't happening anytime soon. As you saw, the reunion didn't quite go that way. But we still have things to be excited about, because episode 54 title confirms that Vegeta will offer to train Trunks. I have my hopes high that he will go through some intense training and get his muscular form back. Vegeta will really push him hard, especially provided he was trolling him for running away from the future just when he arrived. Secondly, future Trunks should get a new transformation or a fusion. Among all these god transformations, SSG-2 is truly useless and won't in any way be able to impact battles. It doesn't make any sense at all. Now what type of transformation should he get? Obviously the option of Super Saiyan God transformation pops out, but I don't think they would do that. I think God form is something they would like to keep exclusive to Goku and Vegeta. So it would be interesting if Trunks comes up with something new like Mystic Gohan. For that reason, it would be cool if Trunks and Gohan end up training at some point. I still have my hopes high for Gohan and believe he will return sooner or later. That brings in the fusion scenario. Since the power gap is way too much, a fusion between Gohan and Trunks could as well turn out to be the only way to catch up with them. Many fans mentioned, what if Kid Trunks and Future Trunks fused? I don't think that would be cool. Besides, Kid Trunks has fusion promises with Goten. Now, coming to the third point, Future Trunks must have a major role in taking down Goku Black. And there should be at least some moments where he gets the upper hand on Black. Black literally took away everything Trunks ever had. Black killed Bulma and Mai right in front of them. Obviously, Future Trunks is the biggest victim of this Black chaos. He can't even sleep properly. Now, I'm not saying he must be the one to end it all, but he surely deserves to take some form of revenge against Black, and I believe DBS will play that part up properly. Well, basically, these are the things we want from Future Trunks in Dragon Ball Super. What do you think about it? Bless the comment section with your opinion. For daily updates, hit the subscribe button. See you in the next DBS.